Wow, I sure know how to turn on the vlog at the best of times when I'm looking like this. So it's Monday, welcome to a new week, a new vlog. I have just got home from the gym and I was just checking out the situation with my windows because I'm basically getting all of the windows in the flat replaced apart from the living room. So the guys were here this morning, but they had to stop work because apparently they've got the wrong size facings to go around them. So far they have replaced this one in the office, and already it's made a massive difference. It's actually making me, I didn't realise how big the windows were until we've got this different type. And then these ones are going to be getting replaced hopefully tomorrow, but this middle bit is getting taken out, so it'll be one big window, which is cool. And then they did the window one in here, and then the second one. So the windows I had before, they had like a kind of solid bit at the bottom that didn't move, and then the top bit opened out, but these are obviously different. I think this moves, I think it's like a tilt, and so it can either tilt in the way or it can swing fully open. But I was just texting Mum there because obviously like this is all covered up by when the facings go on, but like what are we going to do about that? I said to Mum, like, maybe I'll get like a chest of drawers to go under there. I really can't be bothered because to me this makes me think that I'm then going to have to redecorate my full bedroom. Because I really should, to be honest. Because like this is coming down. But I just can't be bothered. Well, I'm saying that if I was going to do it, it wouldn't be me that was doing it. I would get someone to do it. But I'm going to reboil the kettle actually. And make a cup of tea and a hot water bottle to go on my back. Sorry, I was just texting Mum about the... Excuse me. Can I help you? I've got Jack this... He likes this food. But it's meant to be a perfect portion, but it's not perfect enough for him. He likes a lot. So, yeah. Don't fall over, please. As per a lot of the vlogs, today has been a challenge, but I've officially decided that this marks the point of me putting myself first in every aspect of my life. So I know it's going to be hard because as a lifelong people pleaser, sometimes it's easier to just put others first, but not anymore. You heard it here first. Also, I swear I do wear other things all in these jumpers. I've got two from Truly Magical Books. These are basically two of the Spark of the Everflame themed ones. I've got this one and I've got the Luther Cobbois Appreciations. How have you eaten that already? How do you not have indigestion? So I'll go in here this morning and I'm currently missing several windows so I'm freezing. So I'm going to work from the sofa office. Wait a minute, Jack, let me get my laptop before you come and sit on me. Guess what? I'm stuck at the traffic lights in Sturton. And I'm gonna be over 5 minutes late, and it's not even, for once, it's not my fault. I was coming out the house and the joiners had all the stuff over the driveway, and I was like, can you please move this out of the way? And then he was like, I need to get you to sign forms. So I get held up doing that, and then now I'm stuck at these stupid traffic lights and I'm panicking that I'm going to miss my physio and I really need it. I don't even know why I'm up. Well, I do. Let's just blame my period again. Hello?
I own a villa in Bali, and
spoiler alert, I did get my physio appointment, albeit I was like 10 minutes late. And if I'm honest, I don't think it was the best use of £55 because all she basically told me was that she reckoned it is linked back to my SI joint, which I had issues with before, and I've just to stretch before and after exercise and keep heat on it. So that was great. Anyway, it's the next day now, by the way. I ended up, after I was in, well, once I had that physio appointment, I took a really massive craving for a poke of chips. So I got myself some salted chips and two, I've also got a can of Monster, don't tell anyone. It's a Lando Norris one, it's my favourite. Yeah, I had chips and two potato fritters and it was glorious. But today has been a mixed bag. There have been loads of things which could very easily bring me down, but I'm not doing that today. I'm not doing it. So for example, I've had all these letters in from Royal Mail telling them that I have got nearly, well, it's over £1,000 in outstanding account fees apparently. And if I don't pay them or bring the balance up to date, then my account will be suspended. I got a letter in, so after being on the phone to HMRC about my self-assessment and that whole palaver, I got a letter in confirming my direct debit set up, and then it also said the total you owe is £4,000. So immediately I was like, well, not on the phone, I messaged Kyle, my accountant, and I was like, how has this jumped up £1,000? I mean, it was bad enough to start with. There's no way that I can possibly owe £3,000 at the time. But I don't know if I've said this to you, but they're so like sneaky because they expect you to pay what they estimate, like part of what they estimate you owe for the next year, and then they're like, oh, don't worry if you don't actually earn that because you'll get a rebate. And to me, that makes zero sense. So they would rather you went under financial difficulty trying to pay for something that might not even happen. Make it make sense, please. Anyway, I had that letter in. I had, what else did I have? I've got them in piles. So my business overdrafts is due for renew. That always makes me feel renewal. That always makes me feel ill. So I've got to put together all the information for that and make sure I call them before a certain date, otherwise they'll just remove it from my banking facility. And what else? Just, there was a lot of things that had they happened to me the other day, I feel like I would have ran away. But oh, the other thing is as well, so today I have had over 500, if not 600 website visitors, and I'm thinking a lot of them must be like spam or something, not spam but like bots or something, because I've had not one order. I mean, if they'd all converted, that would have been incredible, but they haven't. So I put it out on my Instagram saying, can anyone help or advise with this, blah blah blah, and of course you get people saying it's because your products are too expensive. But I don't think that's the issue. I've not experienced this before. I think it's something else. So I've updated like the website landing page, and I'm going to have to look into stuff. I don't know why I'm laughing, it's really not funny. It just really gets to me when people make comments that the products are too expensive, and I just think, I bet you're the kind of person that would drop like a £5 on a donut at one of these like events or something. Do you know what I mean? People have no... And well, there's a case in point. So say for like my physio, I didn't even get the full 40 minutes you get meant to have appointment, and I was still charged £55, and it's not helped me, it's not identified what the issue is or made me feel any better, but still had to be paid. Whereas people are... Oh, that was one of the comments as well. I don't think she meant it in a bad way, but one of the people would reply back to that story about the website visitors and stuff and said, could you maybe explain why the product costs more but there's less ingredients in it? Anyway, I'm going to stop moaning now. I realise I do that a lot. But there have been positive things today. Like, for example, my mum had been phoning about asking about blinds, like for my flat, now that I've got the new windows in, which I've not shown you yet. If I remember, I'll show you later, or probably tomorrow. And she'd literally just got, I presume she must have been phoning from her house, and she literally got round to mine, and then somebody, I don't know if it was my dad or what, phoned and was like, there's a guy on the way around now. He was the most annoying man known to earth, but at least I'm going to have new blinds by a week today, because I'm currently in my bedroom having to drape a towel over my window. So there was that, and I also met up with Sophie from Ayrshire Cancer Support. So she is in charge of like their social media, and she also does like social media freelance, and she was looking to, or she is looking to get into kind of doing it for herself. But I just explained the current situation and how I can't really justify paying for another external person, but obviously I will in the future need someone. So, but we're just talking about like what we can do between us right now and things. So, oh, do you know what I dreamed last night? I dreamt that I saw 5 rainbows, and apparently that's a sign of prosperity and good luck and other nice things. So that was good to know. I really need to start writing down all my dreams, because they have been mental recently. And I've actually been, you know how sometimes you have dreams and then you wake up and then you just forget them instantly, or you forget them not long after you've woken up? I've actually been managing to remember them for a good, I mean, parts of the ones from last night are quite hazy now, but yeah. So I need to, as I say, I need to write them down so that I can then try and interpret them. I don't know who decides what dreams mean, but anyway, right, I'm going to go before you die on. Very suspicious looking car. Guess where I've been? Clue. The wee well sauna. Hence the dishevelled look. Alison very kindly invited me down to talk about products and things. So did about, I think it was about 40 minutes total in the sauna, with 2 cold dips in between. Very cold today. I'm just looking at this one. Now I need to shoot and head for, hold on, hold on.
Makes it a hard thing. I'm an eco-home architect.
I've realised that my reverse camera is a bit muddy or something. Need to get that sorted. Also need to get 2 new back tyres, because I got a text reminder from the garage that my MOT is due early next month. So I think the back tyres were an advisory on the last MOT. So I'll need to get that sorted. But anyway, I'm just on my way to get my blow dry done. Probably just as well. I've got my scalp oil in, as per the usual routine. But I feel so much better after that. Like, if you've never tried it, you need to try a sauna and then a cold dip. Preferably like wild dipping so in the loch. Alison does have at hers, she does have the ice baths, but I just think if you're somewhere where you have the opportunity to go into actual wild water as such, why would you want to go into a bucket or an ice bath? And also the thought of I wouldn't mind doing that if it was only used for me, but the thought of going in an ice bath that some other sweaty person has been in gives me the actual bulk. And I've just realised that I am driving along here and I'm not entirely sure where I'm going. I might need to pull over and put my sat nav on. I know roughly where I'm going for the next wee while, but I can't really afford to get lost when I need to be back soon. But Alison and I were actually talking there, and I think I'm going to come back down next week because the plan of action that we're going for is potentially further down the line her like white labelling some of my products, or rather doing a kind of White Rabbit skincare for wee wild sauna type thing, so using the products that I've already got and then having a like a collab label or something. So we're going to do like blind testing, so I'm going to give her the serum, the beard oil actually, which can be used by both men and women, serum, beard oil and the cleansing balm actually, because I had created her a type of balm last year and she did taste it, like she gave it out to people to try, and she compared it with another, I can't remember what the company was called, some other company's balm, and the feedback was that mine wasn't like, I can't remember what it was, like not thick enough or something. So I think people are kind of wanting like either like a heavy oil or almost like a cleansing balm texture. So I said, how about I do that, I give her some of the products and she can let people taste them, and if there is like a demand for them, then that's great, rather than us both going down spending a lot of time and money developing new products and whatever, only for it not to really go anywhere. So yeah, I think that's what we're going to do to start, basically. Can someone, I know I'm not very good at timekeeping, right, but can someone please explain why tradespeople are even worse? So I've been up since 8 o'clock because Mum told me that the plasterer was coming at 9 and it's now 10 past 9? Yeah, 10 past 9 exactly, and no sign, and my face is a puffy mess again, and my back is sore, and I'm just not in the mood for anything really. I'm going to go and make some breakfast before I kill someone. Look who I'm with! So Kim's walking home and I'm walking to Aldi because it's a nice day, even though it's freezing. You did really well in the gym, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So now she's going home for a cup of tea. Good morning. It's Coronation Day. Name that film. Look how nice it is outside. It is 0 degrees, bright blue sky, cold, my favourite. Actually not long up, it's like 10 o'clock. Well, I woke up, was it 9:30? And then I've been voice noting my cousin Jenna because we've decided that we're going to meet for a coffee. She's never been to Espresso Cart, so we're going to try getting in there. But first I'm going to go for a shower and then go into my ice bath and have my breakfast and stuff. So I'm not rushing. And yeah, that's that. It's Valentine's Day, Saturday night, and I'm in Tesco. I'm desperate to go home though because my back is killing me. I'm just getting the essentials. Good morning. Jack and I are having a very chilled start to Monday morning. Harry actually got me up slightly earlier than my alarm was due to go off, but I'm making the most of the time. I was trying to read and do my exercises in this book, but it's quite difficult when you've got a cat on your lap. So instead I am just hydrating and on to sign this one off. So as always, thank you for watching. If you haven't already, please do the usual: subscribe, like the video, leave me some sort of little comment. It would be hugely appreciated. It apparently makes all the difference. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.